welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All right, ready to get underway. Now, Bobby Witt Jr. as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. That one fouled off. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Brandon Lau. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball. In the air, out towards right center. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that. And we're back. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. And that one missing low. Right side. Acuna there. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. JT Real Muto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. And now here is Harper. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Out towards left center. Done in position. Makes the play, and it's out. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
In the air, out towards left center. Going up, one down. And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. And now it's going to be Adam Dunn. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one missing inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Salvador Perez will hit next.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. On the ground to third. Over to Sosa. And that is back. At Citizens Bank Park. Trey Turner now. Flips the corner. 0-1.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired.
Struck him out looking. Kyle Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a strike. Got it. And out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Ruiz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. That one way inside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Up the middle. Sosa. Off balance throw in time. And Witt is out. Lau at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swung on, belted. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Wastes no time there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Arenado swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it one-hops the wall. Around third, the relay to the plate. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Buxton at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Dives and it gets by. The run comes in from second and it's 4-0. And that's a 2-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get ripped.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson's stop. Right through there for a strike. Singer goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Alec Boone stands in now and watches strike one. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Line to left, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two.
These fans, they are
No ball.
ready to cheer about something.
Right through there. Got him. Now 2 away. Last chance for the Phillies. JT Realmuto steps in. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. The Phils down by 4 here in the last half of the third. And that'll do it. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Here comes a pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Out to short. Barker sends it to first. Walk one down. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. Here's Acuna now. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping.
And he's out. And they got him. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Dalton Varsho in the box now. Takes strike one. Bounced up the middle. Lau sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that extends the inning. And next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. Fastball for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. And that is the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 43.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Here's some real power at the plate. Prince Fielder. That one missed. 1 out, bases empty. That one misses. Now 2-0. The pitch. This to center field. Varsho on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. That one hammered center field. Varsho going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Addison Barger. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In the air to left center. Buxton brings it in with a nice running grab. George Springer in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's a slider for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. And Eric Swanson takes over. On the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And a quick out, number 1. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Swanson, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one almost got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Strike three, got him swinging. And one out now. Luke behind second, pulls it down, and there are two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One strike away. And downstairs.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper, just
bounce to the right. And that is the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one for Chris Singleton. Okay, all set to go. And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. Line drive. Nimmo brings it in. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Brandon Lau, the next to hit, takes ball one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. Two away here in the top of the first. Here's Nolan Arenado. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And they get our... Here's the second baseman, number 11. And the pitch. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. Francisco Lindor batting with one down takes a strike. And strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Close play, but in there. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Ball 1, no
In the
strike.
dirt. The tag, and got him at second.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're gonna go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
A swing. Back here at Citi Field. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball left side. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Not close with that one. 2-2. And here it comes. Hard ground ball, pace knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the second. And one away. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Count 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0. And fouled off. How challenging was it for you trying to steal against the left-handed pitcher?
Very difficult. You've got to make him throw over. That way you get a good look at his move. If he doesn't throw over and just holds the ball, you're very vulnerable to be picked off.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And forget it. And they lead it. It's 2-0. Here's a big power threat. Adam Dunn. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And there's a base hit to the left.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Pitch misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. swings through that one. It's just back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one ripped. Done. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Fought off foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one is inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Oscar Brazoban. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And a foul ball, Brazoban. In his second season, he features a changeup, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ball one there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And Witt is out. Wow at the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now Bader up to the plate, and a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Right-hander kick steals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Jesse Winker. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Number 11 up now for the Mets. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third, in to score. And it's a one-run game. So the tying run reaches with 2. Mason Miller on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the Mets walk it off and win it 3-2. And now Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. Outside low. And this one is off and running. This one in the air center field. Bader should have it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. One out, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Here's a rocket out to left. Miller snags it for the second out. Here's Byron Buxton. Little chopper rolls foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner around second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Slap the other way, foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next pitch is outside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. In time. Got him. And the batter now, number 11. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Francisco Lindor in the box now. Takes strike 1. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. And the number 72 taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Adam Dunn now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1. And he deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And that one fouled off. In the air, right field, Marte sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's going to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Win at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Done. Off the first with 2 away. And that's too high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Lau at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Francisco Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And he can't make the play. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. And now Bader up to the plate. And it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. Slider right there. Swings through it. And we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Adam Ottavino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground to short. Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Ottavino, a 6'5" righty. He features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Buxton stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right field. Marte under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. fielder in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Bader calls it in to end the inning. Well, so they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Now, I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Here's Starling Marte.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swings through that one for strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for number 11. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him! And that is the ball game. 1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. Ready to go now. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. We'll have to regroup
One
here.
ball.
Way outside. Going to count 1 and 2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Here's Nolan Arenado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fly ball to right. Laureano settles under it. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Olsen. And Acuna. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Austin Riley swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started. Here's Byron Buxton. That's to third. Riley fires to first and quickly one away in the second. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be
1 out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. And there's 2 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. And that ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Rip back to the mound, and that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you could tell he was stiffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Ramon Laureano up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
All eyes on the double.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Line drive, base hit. Travis d'Arnaud coming around third. Here's the throw. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. It's 1-1. On the ground, out to short. They get the force inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Eugenio Suarez. Out to center. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano snags it on the run. And the batter now, Brandon Lau. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Count 1-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Hard hit left side. Arcia whips it to first. Back here. New pitcher now, Joe Nathan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That one to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets...
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Acuna swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And ball one. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that's a strikeout. Welcome back. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. That's to third. Slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's down and in. The 1-1. And there's a ball. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is swing and a drive deep right field. That's back. It's a bomb. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. So one out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And another ball. That one ripped but foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in extra innings. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Harris ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And Robert Suarez gets the call from the pen. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You know, these Braves just like...
Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. Oh, the throw is wild. He scores, and they lead by 2. And the pitch. That one fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone. Olsen stands in now and watches strike one. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away. Laureano batting for the second time, and that's strike one. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. And what a play. Ball game. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our ready to go. Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind of the pitch. Slice the other way and foul. Kicks and deals. Out to short, Edwards. And Witt is out. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Out there to center. Sizing this one up. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now he's out trying to get back. Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Derek Hill in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That's strike two.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Jonah Bride now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two out, space is empty. Got him. Strike. Back here in Miami, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. Gone. Into the second deck it goes, and that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Here's Byron Buxton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a pitch. Out to short. The throw to first. That takes care of Buxton. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Prince Fielder. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
On the ground to first. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Adam Dunn. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time
got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Connor Norton in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Griffin Conant. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Conant goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And he grounds one to the right side. Fielder takes it to the bag. 3. Number 53 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Salvador Perez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Hard ground ball, base 9. And the leadoff man aboard. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swings through that one.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's a fair ball. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And they're up by 3. And that's a double. Now righty reliever out of the pen, Mike Baumann.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Lau takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Now fly ball to right center. Sanchez sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Grounder tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one almost got him. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Acuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Edwards on the run, sends it over to first. They get the out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Otto Lopez. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one misses. Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lopez on at first, nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting done.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab, and they get the out.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Hill at the plate now. That's ball one.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit. And that'll do it. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Sluggers and the Washington Nationals. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And here it comes. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Lau at the plate. Pickoff throw. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Williams checks the runner. Witt dives back in safely. Go ahead run at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Runner goes again. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. Base hit into the outfield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Prince Fielder swings through it for strike 1. And this is inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. And they get out of the... And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 30. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And that one fouled off. Big swing and a miss.
No ball.
1 out, bases empty. Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now. Luis Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
0-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him. Strike. A new arm into the game. The righty, Mason Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Thompson measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Oh, 0-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. That one almost got him. That missed by a lot. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Not.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the play. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. That one ran inside, almost got him. In the dirt.
1-2 for count.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. No outs, runners at first and second. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back-to-back.
So the batting order turns over. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Swung on, belted. Way back there. One runs in, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now a second crosses the plate. Save! It's 4-zip.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Acuna now.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Calls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. In the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. Now into the ball game on defense, Rafael Palmeiro. He'll be out in left field. C.J. Abrams leading things off and takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
James Wood, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one lifted to left. Palmeiro settles underneath it. 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Cruz. Right through there for a strike. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down looking. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jose Ferrer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Carlos Delgado.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And now the lefty off the mark there. And the count is 1-2. Got it by him for the K. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Next one is off the play. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he swings through that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And makes the play, and that's out. Staying in the game on defense, Carlos Delgado. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Juan Yepez. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Hebert Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Righty to the plate. And takes low for ball 1. Vargas, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Number 30 in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. Cannon is just 1 strike away. And that'll do it. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. This one in the air right field, sizing this one up, and puts the squeeze on that one. One down. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left side, in position. They got it for out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Cowser makes the grab. And bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Jorge Mateo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Hard hit to third. Arenado to first in time. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Burns back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. High fly ball, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Calls it in, 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Prince Fielder. First pitch misses. Burns, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and that. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In the air, right side. Acuna after it. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Done in position. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Eddie Diaz. Bounce to the right side. And that is that. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Number 71.
So digging in, Adam Dunn. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything on speed right there.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. On the ground to 3rd. Tosses across to 1st. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swings and misses. And that's strike
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. New pitcher on now, Jimmy Garcia. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Next to hit, Ramon Urias. Swing and a foul straight back. This to third, and that one handled. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2. So a new arm out of the bull. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's towards center. Mateo has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Lau at the plate. Flied to left his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive
on the ground, sizzling on its way to the outfield. In to score from third, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that's down, a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
In the situation here, he's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Byron Buxton, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gathers and throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 4th, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. And fouled off.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect
some high cheese for strike 3. Jorge Mateo now. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Robert Suarez.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Full count.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Now 1-1. They're down to their final strike. This could end it.
1-2. Count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. The final 1-0. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Outside
1 ball, no
low,
strike.
and away we go this afternoon. Slice to right, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but he hooks foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durant should have this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. O'Neal makes the grab, and that's the... Back in Boston, now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. And a quick out, number one. And a foul ball, third base side. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three. Tyler O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. And O'Neill is Kenley on here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's a big power threat. Adam Dunn. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses. Ball two. Right-handed reliever. Lifted in the air down the left side. Duran settles underneath it and makes the grab. Then there's one down. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one gets past the catcher.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To second, and he's safe. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. Bottom of the second. And here is Devers. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Tristan Casas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Back to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story now. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Luis Garcia will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Word burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Nice stop. Over to Story for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
To third, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Buxton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And another ball. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. Got him swinging for the strike. Back here at Fenway, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That one's in there, going 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. And now Cedane Rafaela. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. On the ground to the left. Jump throw across his body. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Masataka Yoshida, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. And that is the ball game. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air to left center. Stanton should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Popped up. Volpe moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back in New York. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Birdie. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Singer, the tall righty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a strike. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Judge is there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The pitch. Ripped to short. Throw on to Rizzo, and the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The line of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Gleyber Torres in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a line drive to left field, and it gets by him. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
All tied up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Jose Trevino. On the mound now, Robert Suarez. And a pitch. That's in there. Strike one. And that one missing low. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now here is Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. You talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
To the right side, Lau. To first, that's the third out. So out of the pen comes back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly to left his first time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Up the middle, Volpe fires to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close. Lau at the plate.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing a high fly ball. Deep left field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. One down. Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 so far. Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Right back to him on the mound. And they get Arenado for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Bottom 4, John Birdie. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Nick Sandlin.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Laser could be extra bases. In comes the one from third. It's 2-1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing at a chopper. Grabs it barehanded. Judge out on the play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Soto up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one off the mark. 2-1. 2 outs. Misses outside. Now 3 in a row. Out to short. On to first. Ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire out.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will bat. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. That one's off the supply company building. Another home run. That's a home run. He's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. 4 in a row now. That is now 5 in a row. All the way out to the pier. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. And gone into the home run deck. That's 10 in a row now. Yet another one. And no time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 11 home runs. And he'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Up to the plate, the challenger, Hank Aaron. There it is, his third home run. Out of here, that's his 4th home run. Hitting, representing the long ball beat, number 25, Mark McGuire. And gone into the home run deck. 30 seconds left. That one's off the supply company building. See you later. That's how you use the short course. And now, the challenger, representing the long ball beat, Derbies. That one is gone. His 2nd home run. That's gone all the way up to the pier. That's 3 in a row now. Hitting first, number 25, Mark McGuire. Gone. That's his 1st home run. It's out of here into the visitor's bullpen. A hat-trick. 3 in a row. Now hitting in the tiebreaker, number 21, Derbies. 30 seconds left. No doubt about that one. The round has officially begun. That one's off the supply company building. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. 30 seconds left. That's number 4 in a row. And gone into the home run deck. That one is gone. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now. And that ends the round. And he ends the round with 10 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Hitting second, the challenger, Mickey Mantle. 30 seconds left. That one is gone. His second home run. And there it is, his third home run. That is out of here. Time's up. That will do. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. That one's off the supply company building. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. All the way out to the pier. There's number 7. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Number 4 in a row. And no time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Gone. That's his first home run. 30 seconds left. No question about that one. That's a home run. He's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. That's 3 in a row now. There's another one. His 6th home run. Up first in the semifinal matchup, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr. Another home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Gone. He's earned additional bonus time. And yet another home run. Another home run. And that ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 6 home runs. And I'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Now here's the challenger in this semifinal matchup. That is Showtime. And gone into the home run deck. That's a home run. His 5th in the round. That's 3 in a row now. To put him in the championship matchup. And that ends the round. He ends the round with 7 home runs. And that will put him in to the championship round. Up first in the semifinal matchup, number 99, Aaron Judge. That one's off the supply company building. And gone into the home run deck. Hat trick. 3 in a row. 4 in a row now. 5 straight home runs. That's gone. Home run number 8. That one is gone. Time's up. That will do. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. That one is gone. His second home run. 30 seconds left. That one is gone. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. That's 3 in a row now. That's number 4 in a row. Oh, that's a monster home run. And no time remaining, that will do it. He ends the round with 7 home runs. That's not quite enough. He's been eliminated from the competition. Hitting first in this championship round, number 99, Aaron Judge. Number 4 in a row. It's out of here. Into the visiting bullpen. 6 consecutive home runs. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. Another home run. Make it 9 home runs. And that ends the round. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 21, Sammy Sosa. And gone into the home run zone. Another home run. That's a home run. His 5th in the round. Time's up. Welcome to the home. Let's get right to it. It's time for the home run derby. Oh, that's a monster home run. That one is gone. His second home run. 30 seconds left. That's a home run. He's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. No doubt about that one. He ends the round with 7 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. And now, the challenger Representing the San Diego Padres, number 4, Luis Arraez. Another home run. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Hitting first, representing the Cleveland Guardians, number 0, Andres. He headed 30-second drop. Out of here. That's a home run. Three in a row. And no time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the Chicago White Sox, number 7, Dominic Fletcher. 30-second drop. His second home run. And that ends the round. He finishes with 2 home runs. That's not quite enough. He's been eliminated from the competition. Now hitting, representing the Detroit Tigers, and there it is, his 3rd home run. No question about that one. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Hitting second, the challenger, representing the Toronto Blue Jays, number 55, Tyler Heineman. Another home run. Time remaining, that will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Up first, in this head-to-head matchup, representing the Kansas City Royals, number 28, Tyler Isbell. Finishes with 2 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. And now, the challenger, representing the Tampa Bay Rays, number 6, Taylor Wall. 30-second drop. Finishes with 3 home runs. And he ends the trip to the semifinal matchup. Up first in this semifinal matchup, Zach DeSanto. That one is gone. His 2nd home run. That's 3 in a row now. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Another home run. 30-second drop. And there it is, his 3rd home run. Another home run. second tiebreaker has begun. That's his first home run. 30 seconds left. That one is gone. His second home run. No question about that one. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. And no time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Now here is a tiebreaker from the Cleveland Guardians, number 0, Conquest. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 39, Conquest. 30 seconds left. Gone. That's his first home run. Now here, the challenger in this semifinal matchup, number 6, Taylor. Whoa. 30 seconds left. Out of here. And that's enough to put him in the championship matchup. And that ends the round. He finishes with 2 home runs. And that puts him in to the championship matchup. No doubt about that one. Another home run. That one is gone. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. That one is gone. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with 5 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 6, Taylor.